Alright folks, welcome back. We are about to start Endless Mode with the Anaglyph deck on Random Seed. If you still need part 1, there's a link in the video description. Otherwise, the goal is always the same. The goal is always to live as long as possible. Though maybe, something special that we're trying to do with the Anaglyph deck specifically, we're looking for a negative tag. If we get a negative tag, we can cash in all of these double tags and get a bunch of negative jokers. And so, we were lucky in part 1 to get all of these negatives so far, these sort of natural negatives that showed up in the shop. We've got 4 of them already, and then hoping to get more, hoping to get as many jokers as we can on the Anaglyph deck. For scoring purposes, right now we are relying on high card, leveled up to 15 already. When we play the 1 card, just a high card, we're going to use all of the cards left over in our hand to be steel cards for the Mime here. Mime is going to re-trigger all of those steel cards. We have Troubadour allowing us to hold more cards at one time. And so the deck looks like this. We are going for Kings is the goal because we have the Baron Joker, gives us times 1.5 molt on all of our Kings. And we don't have it yet, but we are hoping to find it later on in the run. And we've gone through removing some cards from the deck and turning more cards into Kings and that sort of stuff. Other jokers that we have right now, we've got a gift card giving us extra value on all of these jokers, all of these negative jokers. And so, this we're holding in the short term. We're holding until we increase the sell value on all of our jokers, and then once we get past $50, for Temperance tarot card, then we can replace the gift card with something else. We also have the mail-in rebate and the faceless joker, which gives us money when we discard. Specifically, the mail-in rebate, the way that it works is it picks a random card in your deck, and then if you have more copies of one card, that card will be picked more often. And so if we have more Kings in the deck, it'll pick Kings more often. And if our deck is 100% Kings, we can discard 5 Kings at a time and get $15 at a time. And so that's kind of the end goal. I want to, for the next 6 antes or however long it's going to take, I want to focus on, some specific goals. And how to make that happen. So one goal is the deck building. We want to figure out how should we be building our deck. With access to Arcana packs in shop and access to these tarot cards from these purple seals, we can basically make whatever deck that we want. And so we should be thoughtful about what is it that we're actually trying to build. What do we want to prioritize? Do I want more of these red steel cards? Do I want more of these red gold cards? Do I want to prioritize these purple seal cards? And so, as we start Endless Mode, we'll be talking about that, and you should be thinking about that in your own runs as well. And then we should also be thinking about, other kind of shopping that we want to be doing, shopping strategy, what are our goals there? And I think, we're looking mainly for these rare jokers. So we're looking for Blueprint and Brainstorm. Of course, those are the copy jokers. We'll just give you another one of whatever your best joker is. And then also we're looking for the Baron. The Baron is that rare that gives you the times 1.5 on the Kings. As far as the deck building, because the rebate, like I said, picks a random card in your deck, we want to try to get everything Kings as soon as possible. The sooner we get all Kings, then the rebate will stop picking non-Kings. Well, also, if we turn cards into stone, then they can't be selected by the rebate either. And so maybe we already have a decent number of cards turned to stone. That is equivalent, that is good enough, the same as removing cards from the deck. We should also think about, how far do we want to go with card removal? Do we want to get down to 20 cards? Because we can, right? We can get plenty of tarot cards. We can get Hangman Tarot and remove cards from the deck. Do we want to get down to 15 cards in the deck? And I think what I'm aiming for is probably, between 20, 25, maybe more like 25 to 30 cards in the deck. So maybe not that much lower than we currently have. You know, I want to remove the non-kings, but I don't want to remove cards from the deck necessarily. And the reason for that is, you know, once we get the rebate onto kings and once we get a whole deck of kings, we want to maximize our discards. We want to be able to discard 5 cards as many times as possible without running out of cards. And so some things to consider: we have the paintbrush giving us +1 hand size, which means we're going to have more cards in hand at one time. That's relevant. Also, we have both of the discard vouchers, and so, you know, we have 5 discards per round, and if I discard 5 cards at a time, that's 25 cards that I'm throwing away. And so if my deck is only 25 cards to begin with, then I'm not going to be able to, I'm going to run out of cards, right? I'm not going to be able to get full value from something like the mail-in rebate. So maybe, actually, now that I think about it, now that, you know, I said we've got the discard vouchers, actually I'm good as far as like card removal. I don't want to remove any more cards. I just want to convert cards. You know, maybe use strength here to turn queens into kings. You know, specifically these purple queens, turn them into kings. Really, I'm looking for death mostly. Tower is okay. You know, stone cards is equivalent to removal. All right, with all that said, you know, let's just jump back into it and see what we get. So immediately we can pick up this liquidation voucher. It's going to make everything cheaper. This now for the consumables, all consumables cost 1 and then sell for 1 if we need to. Since I have all of these tarot cards that are kind of like taking up space right now, I'm going to open the Arcana pack. We don't need any more standard packs, kind of, right? Because we already have all of the cards that we need for our deck. You know, all of the purple seal cards, all of the steel cards and gold cards. We have the red seals. We can make more red seals later. Maybe something that I'm looking for in standard packs, if I get more kings, probably it's okay to add kings to the deck. So maybe we could take a quick look here. So even though this is not an enhanced king, having extra cards in the deck, so, you know, we have a lot of non-kings right now, but we do have like a lot of purple seals. We have a lot of access to tarot cards. It won't take us very long for us to turn everything into kings. I guarantee it's not going to take us very long. And so adding more cards that are already kings is maybe not the worst thing anymore. So I'm going to do that. Then we just have more cards to discard for the rebate, potentially. And then we'll go in the Arcana pack. All right, so we can take Temperance here for $31. So here we had an egg for a while and we were getting the maxed out $50 Temperances. We sold the egg to pick up the gift card. So sort of short term, we have less value on the Temperance, but then long term, you know, maybe after each round, the sell value of everything goes up by 10 total. So maybe after 2 rounds, then we can trade the gift card for something else and we'll have the maxed out Temperance. So we take Temperance here and we use the Fool to make more. Some consideration for whether or not we should use the Emperor. If the Emperor gives us the Fool is not going to be able to copy the Temperance, but the Fool can serve other purposes. You know, it can copy Death or it can copy a Strength card, so that's fine. Mostly what we want to be doing is, you know, prioritizing Temperance cards just because they're worth so much money. That'll give us more re-rolling power to find the jokers that we're looking for. And then secondarily, we're looking for Death mostly, but then Strength is not terrible either. All right, I could pick up a Pluto card here. I'm just re-rolling while I have the money. I wouldn't mind having some more gold cards because the Mime does give us a retrigger on all of our gold cards. And because we only have 35 cards in the deck, we can basically sculpt whatever hand that we want. Whatever hand that you want, I can guarantee that we can get it. Foil on the gift card helps with our high card scoring, I guess. You know, it's not essential for us, but That's neat, I guess. High Priestess here, I'm looking for more Pluto cards to level up my high card. We said, you know, there's a boss that, you know, punishes you, takes away all your money when you play your most played hand. And so as a backup here, we're also developing pairs, potentially Mercury cards. There's another Priestess. All right. And then there's a Mercury. So I am willing to take Mercury. It only costs me $1 for each one, so that's fine. Question, how much do we want to be re-rolling every round? Well, I guess it kind of depends on how much money we're making every round. And so maybe what I'll think about is I'll re-roll here now one more time. And Sock and Buskin I don't need because I'm not playing 5 cards, I'm playing just the one high card. So I'm going to go down to $100 here and we're going to experiment. We're going to find out, okay, well, how much money can I make in a round normally? Maybe with rebate on queens, we're not going to get as much money as we normally do, but let's find out. So all skips, we don't take any skips unless we find the negative tag, the negative skip. The goad here is going to debuff all of our spades, so maybe something that's slightly awkward. All of these spades are, those are steel cards, right? My steel cards are spades. I do have, I guess, the one diamonds here and the one hearts, but that's okay. And so maybe something that's like kind of useful or kind of easy about the mime build, the Baron build, is I don't care what color my kings are, right? If I'm going for this other build, the other build would be the idol. The idol does care. The idol wants you to have all of your kings be exactly the same, all of them be kings of hearts, or all of them be kings of spades, making your build somewhat fragile to exactly this situation here. But because I don't care what suits my kings are, I can just pick up any suit changing tarot card and just change them to anything other than spades. It's not going to be an issue. So let's think about, you know, let's make some room. And I've got this is the one that I want to target. I want the Queen of Spades to become, or sorry, this Queen of Diamonds to become the King of Diamonds, because it's a steel card. And then once I get the steel card, Steel King, I can start copying it with Death. So maybe I don't want to use the strength right away on this queen. So maybe what we'll do, we will discard maybe like this. Maybe discard this queen like this. I'm going to hold on to this queen. Maybe I can use the strength on the 2 queens at a time. Maybe, we'll see. I want to discard 3 face cards for the Faceless Joker, and I want to discard at least 1 queen for the rebate. All right, lovers we don't need. I want to keep the 9s because the 9s are $6 each because of the mime. Maybe I don't need this queen or this jack. Maybe we score enough without those steel cards. Temperance is fine. Here's a queen I can discard. Here's a king I can discard. I can discard another king if I want. Is that true? If I look here, I've got 1 steel king and I technically have this other steel queen that I could go for. So I want to be a little bit greedy, trying to get as much money as we can from the rebate and from the Faceless Joker, but I don't want to be too greedy where I don't have enough steel cards to score. So I think as long as I hit the other 2 steel cards, we'll be fine. All right, there's that Moonlight I was talking about, you know, getting the suit changer on the spades. Here I got the queens that I was looking for, so I can upgrade both of them. And maybe this king, the steel king, I'll hold on to. Gold card is great. Maybe I prefer a gold king or a gold queen, but a gold jack is okay, I guess. I don't need to decide right away. I can discard this stuff. There we go. Let's make the gold queen. We are out of cards. And so they're demonstrating, what I was saying. I don't want to remove any more cards from the deck. I actually want to add cards to the deck, as long as I'm adding kings to the deck. With this moon, I can hit these spades, and then maybe also this queen, if I want. Alright, then we'll go ahead and play. Here's my high card with an 8. And we can see how much we're scoring. So 200,000 when we have the 4 steel cards. Maybe something to keep in mind. Alright. Full copying moon is okay. Because then these steel cards can become clubs, but I think we can do better than that. I do want the fool. I'm looking for temperance, perhaps. Celestial pack. This is not what I'm looking for. I really just want high card and then pair as a backup. In the Arcana pack, I can make more spades, but spades are not going to be good for us. So let's go spin the wheel. And then we got a ton of reroll money. So in that round, we went from $100 to $200. And so maybe if I'm making $200 every round, or $100 every round, I can spend up to $100 here. Something that we were potentially interested in the past was, making glass cards. And then when we play the glass cards, they have a chance of breaking. And then that was good for us, good for the card removal. Now we don't want to do that anymore. What's this say? Rebates on queens again? Alright, since the consumable cards in the slot in the shop buy for 1 and sell for 1, I can speculate. I can pick up this Neptune and I can always sell it later. As long as we hold on to these consumables, then there won't be any repeats in the shop, for better or worse. Alright, so last round $30 temperance is now $40 temperance. And then Fool can give me another $40 temperance. So maybe one more round, and then we can look to replace the gift card with something else. Extra moon card I will take. Let's see here. The 2 temperance cards gave us another $80. And so maybe I want to spend down to $180 or something like that. Extra strength card is probably useful. Trading card, we don't need anymore because we're not doing any more card removal. Bull, we probably don't need. We can score enough with just the mime. And that's the plan. The plan is to score as much as possible with as little as possible. In terms of saving our joker slots. I really just want a Baron. Do I want a star? Has a similar flavor of moon, being able to convert my spades. I think we don't need that. I think I'd rather have these tarot cards are totally fine. Alright, so now what I'm looking for, cards that I can turn into kings. So I have the 2 queens. I have a few extra queens that I can turn into kings. So I got plenty of queens. That's going to be what I'm targeting with the strength card. This king I can turn into steel, and then I can discard it. I don't necessarily need it to do anything yet. Let's actually, I want to discard 3 face cards at a time for the faceless joker, and so let's discard this purple seal by itself first, and then that way I can draw more cards and then discard face cards after. Hermit is fine. $20 is fine. I think Here also I can go ahead and use the strength. The jacks I want to turn into kings by, using strength anyway, so I might as well start now. The moon, I can target my 2 kings and maybe something else. So maybe here, this 10. If it gets debuffed on the boss, I won't be able to get tarot cards from the purple seal. All right, now these kings aren't doing anything for me, so I could discard these kings. And then collect the money. Hangman we don't need. Death card is perfect. So this other stuff I don't need, but I do want the death card. What do I want to do with the death card? I think what I want to do is just make more purple cards, of which I have plenty left in the deck. And so, is that true? Do I want to make the purple cards or do I want to make gold cards? I think purple cards. So, let's discard some queens, like this. I want to make sure that I end with 5 steel cards in hand, right? Because that's how much we need to score. So let's discard like this. I guess I'll give up one of the 9s. All right, so we do have, that's enough kings. Maybe I'll discard something like this. Maybe like this. There we go. Alright, so I did get the king here. It's not the steel one that I might want to copy, but I think it's good enough. Good enough if I turn this 7 into a king. Hangman I don't need. Alright, Jack I can get rid of as sort of like an extra face card for the faceless Joker. Alright, Star I'm going to hold on to. Justice I don't need. I just want to play my high card and get ready to cash out. Cool. So, I want to plan for having 5 steel cards in hand, and then we'll be fine for the boss. Mercury, cool. Pluto. Jumbo. Between Mercury and Pluto, I think we just stick with Pluto. That's our plan A. And now, again, we gained another $100 or so. We now have rebate. Rebate's still on queens. Wow, do we have that many queens in the deck? All right, Hangman, we can easily swap in. Death. World, we don't need. We want a different suit changer. Do we want the bean? The bean is going to be an upgrade. It's going to be better than the troubadour short term, but maybe long term we don't want it. Well, so here's the question. Do I take the cola here? I think the answer is yes, right? So we said the gift card has already passed 2 rounds. It's already done its job. So maybe we don't need the gift card anymore. We can pick up the cola. That's just going to be another double tag. That's just going to be another negative Joker later in the future, probably. We can take an egg here. And we do have strength. Strength is perfect. All right, let's go next. All right, so here is my steel king, perfect. And so maybe, here this, do I want to get rid of a stone card? Do I want to get rid of a gold card? Yeah, let's take this gold 9 and turn it into steel. Cool. And what else do we want to do? Maybe this 9, I want to hit it with the star later. So what am I doing with the strength card? So I have some queens, I have a jack. Let's do something like this. Let's go king, king, king is gonna maximize our money. There we go. Empress I don't need anymore. Let's discard king, 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 add another one. Is that what I want to do? What do I have left in the deck? I do have a debuffed queen here. Yeah, let's go ahead and use the star. I'm using the star here just to make room, and then I can go king, king, king. That's for the faceless joker value, and then throw away the rest of these. All right, lovers we don't want. Empress is not really what we want either. I can take my queens to kings now. Perfect. I can, the queens, I'm not going to get the rebate value, but that's okay. We'll just get it in the future. Let's discard here now 3 cards. And this steel king doesn't count for my faceless joker, so maybe we'll throw away a gold one. Maybe something like this. All right, hangman we don't need. World is not compatible with what we're doing right now. Steel card, I can make a steel queen. Let's discard. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3. If I discard these, do I have enough steel cards left over? Remember, we need like 5 steel cards. I think this is fine. Sorry, if I do it this way, this is fine. All right, so I do have 1 king here. What do I have left in the deck? I have a jack, I have a queen. So there isn't anything that I need to discard for. And so maybe what we'll do is we'll just play the high card now. Ship it. All right, so Hone is fine. Buffoon pack is the extra hand size. That's an improvement over this egg. I guess there's a lot of things that are an improvement over the egg. I could pick up the clown for the free reroll, but the first reroll only costs $3 anyway. So I'll just speculate on some planet cards for the block. Golden Joker. Is Golden Joker going to be better? No. Priestess? No. Cola again. I think we do want the cola. I think we sell the cola and pick up the Spaceman. Spaceman has a chance of giving us more high card. Not a big chance, but it doesn't need to be a big chance, right? Is Juggler better than Spaceman? Yeah. Stick with it. Go back to the Juggler. Aha! We've done it. Now we've got the technology. So, do I want extra hand size, or do I like doing these discards for the Faceless Joker for the money? I think we get rid of the Juggler. All right, now we're good. So before where, kind of we had a struggle between, getting the steel cards so that we can get the mime copying the steel cards. Now that we have Baron, now every king is steel. So now, actually I don't need as many steel ones. Now I would prefer to have more gold ones. And then the mime is gonna copy the gold effect. I haven't gotten a lot of devil cards. I would like to get a devil card. Death is okay, star is unnecessary. So I'll pick up the death here, open up the Arcana pack. All right, I want to make a gold purple card, and then that way I can copy it. But if that's not currently what's on the table, maybe I can do this. So, you know, just make more copies of the purple steel one. That should be fine. And then as far as like, you know, card removal from the deck, I can take, here's an idea. I can take this 9, turn it into stone. Again, you know, I want to remove non-kings. Currently rebate is on kings. I want to have it stay on kings because I'm going to get a ton of money from that. With this on kings, I can actually afford to reroll more. And then now the devil. We're going to get $100 per round. So maybe we can afford even more rerolls. And take a Mercury card here. Go next. So what you want to do, you want to figure out how much money am I making every round. And then I want to spend that much reroll money. No repeat hand types boss is no problem. We'll just play the high card one time. So let's figure out. Okay, I do have this king that I can turn into gold. That's going to be the goal. Get that king and turn it into gold, and then that way I can make copies of it. All right, short term what we're doing, we are discarding the purple ones and some extra ones for the purposes of the Faceless Joker, and do something like this. All right, strength to turn these queens into kings now. All right, how are we doing on queens? We have one more queen, we have one more jack. Okay. Temperance is $46. We didn't quite make it to, you know, the maximum, the $50, but I think, you know, with any wheel hit, if we hit an addition on one of our cards, it'll be no problem. All right, I want to discard looking for kings. Maybe I want to discard this way. So now that I have the Baron, I don't need the steel ones. I want to have gold ones. At least short term. I can discard another, here's a queen, here's a king. Discard steel, looking for gold. All right, so here's that extra king is now gold. I do want to discard them though, so that I get the value. Discard steel here, maybe like this. All right, what does Fool do? Fool gives me another devil, or I can get 2 strengths. I think I do want the devil because, you know, like I said, mime is going to re-trigger the gold card. We have already gone through the queen, so we're going to turn jack into king, and then also maybe, you know, here the 9. Sorry, jack and a queen. And then, what do we have left in the deck? So we have only 4 cards left in the deck, so we know exactly what we're going to draw. We're going to draw this king, and I'm going to turn that king into gold. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I want to discard more than this? Actually, I do. I want to discard this steel and then this queen here so that I can get my Faceless Joker value. Maybe discard like this. All right, tower, converting another non-king is perfect. Gold on this king. And now we could just play the high card as our hand. Perfect. And then, you know, even with just the 3 cards already. And then we have, you know, 200 million points. Rebate is on kings now. And so, you know, like I said at the beginning of this video, thinking about, you know, how do I want to be building my deck? Possibly how do I want to be expanding my deck? standard packs, I'm willing to take any stone card, any flavor king. So these I don't want, you know, because they're potentially non-kings for the rebate. But in the future, any king or any stone card. Let's open the Jumbo Buffoon. All right, do I want an extra discard? I think we don't need that. We already, you know, go through all of our deck. You know, some consideration for, you know, taking Andy for the extra discards instead of, you know, maybe the Troubadour. But Troubadour allows us to hold more cards in hand, allows us to hold more gold cards. And so, you know, the difference, 2 extra cards is 2 golds are worth, you know, $6 each, so $12. Emperor, okay. That we don't need. This we don't need. Supernova we don't need. Card Sharp we don't need. Alright, I mean there's not a whole lot that we need, right? So let's do that. Let's use the Priestess. Reroll one more time. Alright, that is as much money as I feel, you know, I can make in a round. So we'll go next. And go next. Let's make some room here. I want to discard always at least 3 for the sake of the Faceless Joker. Maybe something like this. We've got a Moon that I don't need. So I'm getting rid of the planet cards. I'm holding on to the tarot cards to block duplicate tarot cards. We can discard some kings and then try to draw into other kings. So maybe discard like this. All right, there's a Hierophant. A little bit awkward that this king happens to be gold and purple. Purple meaning we want to discard it. Gold, we want to hold on to it. So the question is like, you know, is this king, is the discard for the tarot card, is the tarot card worth $6 for a tarot card, random tarot card? I mean, normally tarot cards cost $3 or, you know, maybe an Arcana pack costs $4. I think, you know, for now, the tarot cards are worth it because, you know, there's the 1 in 22 chance you get the Temperance, which is $50, which is plenty of money. Or Death cards are probably worth more than $10. All right, I can keep discarding stuff like this. Maybe like this. All right, Hangman I don't want, definitely. Fool, copying Priestess. I can do better things with a Fool. So let's, again, discard the steel ones, looking for the gold ones. Maybe discard something that looks like this. Here we go. So Temperance, Fool, copying Temperance, that's perfect. We can discard, if I want, a Queen. I have 4 cards left in the deck. Yeah, so how about, I don't need my kings to be steel. Maybe I just discard more kings for the rebate, since I have plenty of kings left in the deck. I do want to discard the purple card, so maybe we'll discard something like this. Or maybe instead of that queen, maybe just discard these kings, all of them. Is that too ambitious? Is that too greedy? I think that's fine. There we go. Now, Judgment. Nah, we don't need that. So here, this 10 and some stone cards. We can ship it. See, what are we worried about? You know, plenty of points. and rebate on kings again, just like we planned. All right, quick buffoon packs. Mostly what I'm looking for now is blueprint and or brainstorm, so that we can copy the mime and then get more money from our gold cards. So, you know, trying to demonstrate here that, you know, once you have all of the purple seals, that's your access to tarot cards. And so if you want to think about, you know, going back to the beginning, how to set up your endless run, you want to get a purple seal as early as possible. You want to get the purple seal strength up, upgraded to kings as soon as possible. And then that way you can use death cards to make more of these purple seals. So target the purple seals first, then target gold cards second, so that you can get, you know, in the mid game, get a bunch of money going. You know, when you don't need as much to score, we can focus on getting money from the gold cards. And then in the late game, transition into steel kings, red steel kings. And then later than that, transition into, I don't know if we need a glass card or not. Something like that. All right, let's, you know, spend them if you got them, right? Let's just pick up these planet cards just to block the repeats. We're looking for both Pluto or Mercury as our backup. And there's not a whole lot that we're looking for, though death, you know, definitely checks the box. Wheel. If we do get the wheel, if we do get an addition, then that'll make our temperances worth a little bit more. We have the cola. Question, how much is the cola worth to me? Do I need Faceless Joker? Faceless Joker is currently 25 bucks around. That's kind of powerful. Do I need the Troubadour's hand size? I mean, kinda. Troubadour is currently giving me, here's how I think about it. Troubadour is currently giving me 12 bucks per round for the extra 2 cards. Is this cola worth 12 bucks per round? Can I replace Troubadour with something else? I think it's fine. Maybe before I do that, let's buy and use this temperance. All right, so Troubadour out, cola in. I mean, that's the plan, right? The plan is to get the negative tag and get all the negative jokers. So, I mean, we got to do it, right? We'll take an egg here. Interesting, interesting. All right, hear me out. Instead of this egg, how about burnt joker? Full copying temperance? Or do I want to copy death? I think I'd rather just have the money. I'd rather just have the re-rolling power. You know, the deck building power of the death card, I think we don't need that. I think we're fine with our deck building. Hangman we don't need. Temperance we can pick up here. You know, we're reaching the point where you know, $20 rerolls aren't that insane, you know, if you reroll into temperance. So, like I said, you know, keep track of, think about how much money you're making each round, and then spend that much. So that's enough. And I can pick up an extra tower card as well. Let's go next. No repeat hand types, okay? So our plan A, our main plan is to get the high card going. So maybe I want to discard a high card looking hand for the burnt joker. That's maybe my primary. Let's see here, this 10, let's turn into stone. And then that way for my rebate, what do we have left? We have 5, 9, 7, 10, and a queen. So that's currently 5 cards that need to become either kings or stone cards. This queen I can hit with strength, and so I'll save the death card for something else. Let's discard high card. So maybe one king. Do I want to discard this queen? Yeah. Might as well. Justice we don't need. Wait. Sorry, I actually have 2 queens? I miscounted. So I have 6 cards? Okay. This gold 10, as much as I love having the gold card, I think needs to become a king. Do I have any gold kings? I do have a gold king. But let's go ahead and do it now. Alright, I want to discard all the purple ones. I want to discard some extra ones. So maybe like this. Holding on to the gold ones. And then now we get the full rebate money. Okay. Steel. We can make a steel king if we want. I want to try to discard kings. I don't want to try to discard them 3 at a time. So maybe I'll discard the queen and 2 kings, or like this. Hermit is okay. There's that gold card. So I have 11 cards left in the deck. I have some steel cards. I have the 1 gold card. I have the retrigger king. So that makes me feel like I can discard these kings. I'm going to keep the retrigger one just to be safe. All right. These vanilla kings I don't need. Maybe something like this. There. All right. So here's this. Question is, do I need the extra holographic, for another 50% more points? I think the answer is no. I think we could just ship it with what we got. Oh yeah, what were we worried about? Alright, glow up. Do we want something like, instead of burnt joker, do we want DNA? So if the thing is, we're currently like running out of cards, would DNA adding cards to the deck be the thing that we want to do instead of, say, burnt joker? I could see some reason to that, some logic to that. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe before we do, we'll open the spectral pack. Cryptid or purple seal. So I have the option here. I could make more purple steel cards, or I can put a purple seal on a gold card. I guess I already have 2 purple gold cards. I do want more gold cards for the mime. Do I ever do the cryptid on just the regular gold card? I think it's cryptid here. I would like to get these red seals. I would like to make more of these red gold cards. For now, I think it's purple. More purple. Let's go cryptid. And then this Arcana pack. Maybe before the Arcana pack, let's do some re-rolling, looking for different tarot cards. Ooh, hollow banana. Okay. Okay. Dang, where's all the... Are there any tarot cards in here? There's one. There's a tower. Yeah, let's pick up a tower. Pick up a Pluto card. Senor Huesos. Extra discard is extra money. Alright, I think we have access to enough money. I'm going to reroll until I go down to $20 every round. We just have that much money, right? Okay, Temperance is great. Is making a gold card worth more than Temperance? Would be. For 40 bucks. You know, long-term gold card could be worth more money. I think that's not necessary. I think what we can do is, you know, we can always discard until we have the gold card. So really we only need like, you know, between 5 and 7 gold cards. So I think we take the Temperance, and I think also this glass 9, I'm gonna go ahead and turn into stone. And then I'm gonna save my money. All right, the next boss is play only one hand type, so we'll just play high card, no problem. Okay, so do I want more purple gold, or no, I want more red gold, right? That's gonna give me the most money. So this is the one that we hold on to, and we're gonna throw all the rest of them away. Should I get rid of the 7? Sure. Since we have the DNA able to give us extra cards, I feel less bad about removing cards. All right, I want to discard purple ones and steel ones. Ship it. Get to 15 bucks. All right, Judgment we don't need, Glass we don't need, World we don't need. I want to discard these purple ones and the steel ones. All right, we got the Hermit. We got discard this King. Blank King, and we can discard a Queen for the Faceless Joker. Okay. We can... How many more gold cards? Oh, I just have the one gold king. Yeah, we definitely need more of those. Let's... This king. These stone cards. Hangman on the 5. Sure. Alright, I have 7 cards left in the deck. So these and this. Do I need these kings? Probably not. There we go. This king we can turn into gold. Perfect. This queen, if I want, I can turn into glass. I don't think that's necessary. Let's go ahead and play the king. And I don't get to play the stone cards. That's okay. So one thing that's like kind of nice about this build, about the high card build, if you're doing the other one with the idols and the re-triggers, you know, potentially you might be using Dusk, and Dusk requires you to use all your hands. And then so if you play the hand as your last hand, if it doesn't win, then you lose, right? Whereas this, we can play a hand as a test hand, and we still have 4 hands left over if it doesn't work out. And then, you know, figure out how to pivot if we need to rearrange our jokers or something like that. All right, with the Celestial packs, I'm looking for Pluto primarily, and then Mercury second. With the standard packs, any king or stone card. So not this stuff. Let's pick up Neptune and re-roll. Polychrome we don't need. Hangman, we have just the queens left. I don't think I need that. I'll take it just to be safe. Do I want 6th Sense? Nah. Hey, we got another negative. We got the Fienders, the 4 Fienders. Alright, what else? Tower. Tower for my queen? Yeah. Actually, I like that better than using the Hangman, right? Because I don't want to remove cards from the deck, I just want to remove them from the pool. Alright, how much can we afford to reroll? All of it, right? There we go, that's enough. That's enough. Alright, take me on a journey. Take me on a... turn this queen into stone. Actually, let's just remove it. And then we'll turn the other one into stone. So, I want tarot cards. So, I want... hold on, what's the status with all these kings here? So I have some extra kings here that I can turn into gold. Yeah, maybe I don't need this tower. Maybe what I'll do is I'll take these 2 kings and throw away the steel one. This, wait, with the red seal I can turn into gold. There we go. That's what I meant to do. There we go. Ah, more gold technology. All right, this one we can turn into gold. Then temperance. 1, 2. All right, get rid of the steel ones. We've got death for making. Do I want more gold or do I want more purple? I think I got plenty of purple, so let's go more gold here with the death card. Fool for another death card. According to this, I got 5 stones left in the deck, so I'm just going to discard here. I'm going to discard these, and I'm going to go for max discards because I got plenty now. I got plenty of technology. This queen, I could hit with the tower, or I could just turn it gold. So I do want to have like a mix of, maybe I should have some hearts just to mix up the suits here. All right, then, all right, now I don't need the tower at all. Now I don't need justice. Now I can discard here. Now we can discard steel. We can go for max discards. You know, for the mail-in rebate value. Extra death card. Nice. We can make another. I'm going to turn this into gold. Do I want the priestess? You know, we've been rolling these fool cards, right? Maybe I don't want to use the priestess. I think it's fine if we do. Like, we have the crystal ball, we have the 3 tarot slots. If we, you know, end up with a fool card, we could just hold on to it. I don't need justice. I don't necessarily need to sell it right away either, but I don't need it. So here's this stuff, and this guy. All right, give me all the money. Yeah. Yeah. And then, what is the card that I want to copy? I want to copy the red ones. Ship it. Interesting, interesting. That's okay. I mean, that's good to know. That's good information that we didn't score enough points. But that's okay. Like I said, you know, that's something that's like kind of forgiving about the Mime plus Baron build is, you know, if the first one doesn't work, you just play another one. All right, next what we're looking at, Celestial Pack, Black Hole, sure, why not? Before we go Arcana, let's do some re-rolling. Do we want to keep this DNA? Or maybe now we have enough cards we can switch it out for Juggler. Extra hand size, that is. I don't need the tower anymore. Mercury and Pluto. They only cost $1 now each. Strength card. We don't need strength, right? Got rid of that last queen. So I've got 100% kings. Do we want the showman? Showman allows us to potentially get copy of the mime, get copy of the baron. I think actually potentially, I think I don't want the showman. You know, currently the crystal ball allows us to hold cards and, you know, block duplicates from spawning. If I take the showman, then that's gone, right? Like you open a celestial pack, you get 2 or 3 of the same card, or Arcana pack has 2 of the same card. That's not what I want. So let's just keep using the DNA to make more of the red seals. Also, you know, with all these negatives that I have, it'll block these from spawning in the shop. I actually don't necessarily want an extra Baron. What I would rather have is a different rare. I'd rather have Blueprint and Brainstorm. Alright, we could try a Priestess. We could give it a try. Keep re-rolling. Fool. Copying Priestess. We could do better. Like this death card here. Okay, so what do we want to do death card? We want to go... We want the retriggerable ones, right? So let's go death here. More death. Mega death, go next. Play only one hand type. So now... Oh, that means... I was going to say... you know, whether or not we can play more than one high card, but we can play high card. I was thinking of the other one, which says no repeats. We already did that one. With the death card here, I want to turn this stone into red. I want to have all reds. Oops, all reds. I want to get rid of the stone cards and the blank king. All right. Let's discard all of these kings. Yeah. Let's continue discarding all of these purple seals. And maybe one of these. And maybe, how many red seals? Oh, I got plenty of red seals. I'd like to have a hand of all red seals. And I think we have the technology. So let's go, let's make another hearts. Should I be using spades? I make spades? Nah, don't need to. All right, so discard this, discard these. Do I discard the red seals? Taking the risk that I don't draw more? Yes. I want my money. I want my rebate money. There we go. Devil. Discard these and this. I have 7 cards left in the deck, so I'm like pretty sure, you know, what I'm gonna draw. Okay. And then now, play a king. Play a king, get a copy. Do I want to remove a stone card with a hangman? I don't think that's necessary. So ship it. I apologize in advance and in the past for any slow play. I am trying to be careful and thoughtful. Maybe now's a good time, you know, we're an ante 12, that's, you know, 4 antes down, you know, maybe we should do a deck check here. We should, you know, reiterate, so what is the process? You know, what have we done here? We started with, we wanted to make more purples first, max out purples first, because purples give you the tarot cards that allow you to make more purples and make more other stuff. Okay, once we got all the purple ones down, what's step 2? Step 2 is I want to make a lot of gold cards, because short term I don't need the scoring, what I need is the money. And so, you know, short term we're making as many gold cards as we can. And then long term, phase 3 is going to be one of these red seals is going to be steel. It's going to be red steel card. And then we're going to make copies of those. So we are wanting to use death cards to, you know, get rid of these stones, and then also use death cards to add red seals to stuff. All right, in the shop here, I do want the hieroglyph. You know, lowering those score thresholds, we were just able to survive, no problem. So let's do it again. You know, it gives us more time, more opportunity to find our negative tag eventually. All right, Jumbo Standard, any flavor of king. We got these polychrome cards. These polychrome cards I actually don't want, I actually don't need. Because if I'm playing high card, I'm only playing 1 card anyway. It doesn't really matter that much if it's polychrome or not. Do I want a king to add to my deck? I think maybe I don't need to do that anymore. I think maybe the DNA has already given us enough kings. So, you know, let's think about this. If I'm discarding 5 at a time, because I want to maximize my rebate and my faceless joker value, if I'm discarding 5 times 5 is 25 discards. And my opening hand, if I go, you know, to my vouchers here, my opening hand is 9 cards. So 9 and 25 is 34. So 34, I get to see almost my whole deck, but not my whole deck. So maybe we're at the right point where we stop adding cards to the deck. All right, Arcana pack, I'm gonna wait. So yeah, I'm looking for more / better tarot before I open the Arcana pack. Strength we don't need anymore. Wheel? Emperor. Sure. Let's try the Emperor. No problem. Haven't hit a Temperance in a while. So a little bit thin on cash. Just a little bit. But, you know, you hit the 1 Temperance and then it makes up for everything. I'm just going to go ahead and open this Arcana pack because right now I have 4 tarot cards, so it'll block those duplicates. I can make a new gold card. I can re-roll again. Pluto, and 1 more Emperor. And 1 more time. Nice. Like I said, the 1 Temperance makes up for everything. Go next. Alright, the needle says play only 1 hand, no problem. The handy tag, $50. Actually, we get more from playing. Alright, let's make some room. Alright, purple ones we discard, steel ones we discard, gold if it doesn't have a red seal, we can discard it. So 1, 2, 3 purples, the non-red seals. Okay. let's make one king into steel. And then I'm gonna discard it. But I wanna have it for later. All right, Fool, I can make another steel card. I think I'm gonna save the Fool for Temperance. You know, save it for something that has higher upside. Purple, purple, something like this. Tower I don't need. Spin the wheel. So, you know, here's the deal with the Wheel of Fortune, right? We want, you know, potentially I want to be able to get, let's say, Ectoplasm. Ectoplasm is going to give me a random negative. And so what I don't want to happen, I don't want to get too many additions. Like, I don't want all of my jokers to be additioned, you know, foil and holographic and stuff like that, because then I won't be able to use Ectoplasm. I won't be able to get a negative. You know, if it comes up, if Ectoplasm shows up in a spectral pack. But having a few additions is okay. And so having the holographic king, holographic baron, it doesn't actually contribute anything to our score, but it doesn't hurt me either. If I do, you know, in a spectral pack, if I do get an Ectoplasm, then I could consider, you know, sell everything except for Mime, and then it would guarantee Mime gets the Ectoplasm. All right, we are out of discards, right? So we have to, if I want to make another red seal card, I have to target this one. I think I'm going to go to 40. I'm going to go to 40 cards in the deck. What I like about having, you know, a little bit extra in the deck is I have more options how I want to play it out. All right, so I got some good tarot cards here, so I might as well open the Arcana pack. All right, I want to make a red one with the Death card. Use Fool to make another red one. So this Steel King can turn into a red one. And I can pick up a Hermit here for the money. Celestial pack, I can wait. Matador, what's the boss say? Oh, I only get to play one hand. Another Death card. Mars card. Mercury we use. Pants came back around. Priestess. Do I want a Priestess? Maybe. Now, wait a second. Maybe now I don't need the DNA. If I don't have the DNA, I could pick up an extra discard. That's kind of big. That could be kind of big. Do I want the extra hand size? I think I want the extra hand size. Hear me out. Extra hand size. That's extra gold cards in hand. That's extra money on the Mime. Let's do that. It's not going to last forever, but it will give me extra money short term. We've got some more gold. I think I do want that. Yeah, maybe something like this. We could do the Pluto card. We can take the gold card here. What's the Jumbo Celestial have? Mercury or Pluto? Let's level up Pluto. All right, rolling some more. Temperance, yeah. Pluto. Pluto and then Temperance again. I think if we have the bean and the bean gives us extra money, I think that's worth more than the burnt joker. I think it gives us more value per, you know, if we have the more money, we can get more rerolls potentially in the shop. All right, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to how about how about this king that's purple? Never mind. Yeah, how about this purple king? Let's make it gold. And let's use the death card to get another one. And then let's discard. Let's discard at least 3 kings. Maybe more. Definitely more. How about something like this? Look at all this gold. I like gold. So I definitely want to discard this. I definitely discard these. Steel. Okay. So I do have the 1 red steel card. I don't need more red steel cards, not yet, not right now. I don't need the magician. What do I want to do with this gold card? Maybe I don't do it yet. Maybe I do something like this. Alright, what do we got? 2 kings, 2 kings, 1 of these. Oh, okay. Hierophant, Judgment. Yeah, I don't need this king. Maybe something like this. I have 4 cards left in the deck. So let's think about this. Because if I discard it, right, like if I get $3 for discarding for the rebate, but then I don't have the card in my hand, and the card in my hand gives me $6 from the mime, right? So maybe we don't discard that one, or actually this one. Maybe we discard like this. All right, now I can turn this into gold. All right. I don't need to get rid of these yet. All right, let's play this one. I bet you this is going to be a kind of a high card. All right, so don't get too excited now. You know, I recognize that that's the 49 billion or whatever it is, but that's because we got the bean, and the bean is gonna shrink on us. So it's not always gonna be that big. We have a spectral pack. Standard packs I just straight up don't need anymore. I have exactly the number of cards that I want. Maybe there could be a case for having slightly less cards. I don't need cryptid either. I have the technology that I want. So maybe, you know, I could try to get a polychrome card. I could put a purple seal. I already have the purple seals that I want. So yeah, let's go. How about this with an aura? Foil? Foil's not bad, especially, you know, it's got the re-trigger on it. So that's 100 chips. I mean, it's not nothing, but it's not big, and that's okay. Do I want parking? You know, again, you know, money for having the kings in hand, and it's going to get the re-trigger from the mime. I think having the extra cards is worth more than the parking. So I'm going to pass on parking. It's an uncommon, and you know, we got like 20 rerolls each shop. We can always pick it up later. That's kind of the state of things right now, is we have so much money. We could just buy whatever. I would like to see Brainstorm still. I would like to see Blueprint still. Do I need Devil for another gold card? Maybe. Maybe. Temperance, of course. We've had so many trading card opportunities. I love me a good trading card. Magic the Gathering, that's my trading card game of choice. Do we want Invisible Joker? You know, normally yes, but if the thing that I'm trying to do is go for negatives, this is just going to copy a random Joker. I think we don't need Invisible, which is kind of funny to me. I will take the Death card. So now, I'm trying to think how much money we're making. So that round, we made more money because we had the bean, but that's not necessarily sustainable. That's not necessarily an all the time thing. So I think, I don't want to reroll more. All right, we only get to play one hand. We only get one shot at this. All right, this becomes gold. I can make copies of my foil with the Death card. I can discard the stones. Maybe I have only the 2 stones in the deck. I'm trying to decide if I should hold the stones in case I get a Death card. Nah, that's okay. So here's 2 stones and a king and some stuff like this. All right, Hierophant, Justice, World. Discard the steel ones. Oops, discard the steel ones. And how many purple ones do I have? Maybe, do I discard one of these too? Strength, we don't need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we make a gold card? Not right this second. So I want to discard these. I want to discard this one. I want to discard that. We currently have exactly enough cards. So discard all of these. And make this steel into gold. And play the foil. All right, once again here, don't get too excited about the score. It is going to be lower than last time though. All right, only 9 billion. Currently, every king gives us like times 3.5 or something like that. So we're gonna score about a third as much points. So, you know, maybe we'll check here. We'll check blinds here. And we need to hit, wait, we're in ante 12 now. So ante 12 is 300 million. So we got that, that's fine. Telescope for high card, I guess. Sure, why not? The Mega Buffoon. Yeah, what's in the Mega Buffoon? All right, more stuff that we don't need. Foil egg. There we go. We did it. We did it. All right, now that we got the blueprint, what do we get rid of? I think I still like having the bean. I think Faceless Joker is giving us 25 bucks. Let's get rid of the bean. That's okay, that's okay. Blueprint now, I think the main thing I want to do is copy the mime. So, you know, that's going to give me the re-triggers on the Baron effect, but also the gold effect. You know, so right now I'm not trying to go for maximum score, I'm just going for maximum money. Maybe Blueprint on rebate, because that gives me $15 per hand that I discard. Alright. Now let's just find Brainstorm if we can. Shouldn't be too hard. Shouldn't be, you know. I guess it did kind of take us a while to get here, right? I wasn't paying attention in the last one, you know, when we completed Ante 8. I didn't pay attention for what was it? How many rerolls we used. Because it's kind of a lot, right? A lot of rerolls that we're using. Mercury, sure. Temperance, sure. Alright, is parking going to give us more money than Faceless? Alright, let's work it out. Last time I got lazy about it and I didn't want to work it out, but this time I do want to work it out. Alright, so come with me on this journey. Let's see here. We have hand size 9. We play 1 card, we keep 8 cards. And then for those 8 cards, parking is 50 cents each. And then mime raises it to $1 each. And then Blueprint copying mime raises it to $1.50 each, and the red seals makes it $2 each, right? So $2 each for 8 cards is less than what we get from the Faceless Joker. Sad. Ooh, golden ticket. No, we can't do the golden ticket. We can't afford to play too many cards. Now, can we afford to re-roll more? Have access to more money? I think the answer is yes. Do I want the wheel? Sure. There we go. That's 1 less card for Ectoplasm to hit. Uranus. Alright. Arcana pack. I have Death, I have Fool. So maybe, what do I want to do with these stone cards? Do I want more purple cards? I think I do want more purple cards. So let's just keep trending like this. And then go next. All right, this is what I was talking about, the ox. So I don't remember if I said it in the beginning of this video or I definitely said it in the last one. The reason why we've been taking all of these pairs, all of these Mercury cards, is because this says we can't play high card. We can't play high card. And so by leveling up the pairs as a secondary, I can play pair and you know, still score enough points and still survive. All right, I have Blueprint copying rebate because that's going to give me the most money. So let's discard the steel ones and the plain ones. We are now getting $30 every hand. Let's discard the steel one. Yeah. Hangman is unnecessary. Unnecessary roughness. Do I want another wheel? Sure. That's perfect. Alright, no more wheels. No more wheels after that. Because I've got the additions on the non-rare ones. You know, Blueprint and then Mime. Mime not actually rare, but you know what I mean. Alright, with this death card, let's discard first. Alright, now I will use the death card. So we're out of stones. Now we have actual factual kings in the deck. So we'll get the maximum money here. What's Emperor do? Fool. Alright, no more wheels. We said no more wheels. Alright, now I want to copy the mime because the mime is going to give me the money. So play this one. Again. Alright, so that's 10 billion. Sorry, let's go to the collection here. So next, Ante 13, we don't yet have 10 billion, or we don't yet have 47 billion. So now we need, instead of the red gold cards, we can get the red steel cards. All right. Hermit is fine. What am I looking for? I'm looking for planets, actually. We have so much money now. Cola. Do I want another cola? Currently we said this. Currently we said face this Joker is $25 per round. Is $25 per round worth +1 cola, +1 negative tag? Currently the $25 per round is just +1 reroll per round, shop reroll per round. I think I want the cola. I want the cola bad enough. Steel Joker ×4, by the way. What can we get instead? We could get a hiker. Sure, why not? We get another cola. Oh, I feel so vindicated, justified. Photograph is actually pretty awesome. Devil. We don't want Devil anymore. We got enough gold cards. It's time to make steel cards. All right. Time to quit fooling around. Sorry, fool. Empress, no. So now how much money are we making every round? I don't know. What I do know is I have more money than I had before, so I'm just going to reroll down to, I don't know, 25 rerolls? $25 rerolls? There's the Faces Joker. He can't keep getting away with it. Oh, Troubadour though. That's extra gold. I think I want the Troubadour. Alright. And go next. Do I just use the Hermit or to hold out for a Temperance? Yeah, let's just use the Hermit. That way I can get my full 3. Alright, we're copying rebate. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can make a red steel card. Maybe now I don't need the red steel because I got the Troubadour. Alright, we're cooking. We're calculating. We're turning this into gold and then discarding it. Wait. Oops. That's okay. I was just saying I wanted to make them into steel, right? Not gold. Oh well. Fool. That's me. I'm a fool. Let's discard 2 and some of these. Temperance. Yeah, rewarded. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's it on our draws. We've got 2 more steel cards left in the deck if we need more steel cards, but I think we're good. I think we just play this. Before we do that, let's make sure we move the blueprint. Not necessarily that we need the scoring, but I moved the blueprint because I want the money. Yeah, we got plenty of scoring. Ah, yes. That's 5 trillion, I guess. 6 trillion. Alright, what's next? Move blueprint back. Let's go celestial packs. We could be we have the telescope voucher, right? So we can always find high card. Jumbo standard we don't need. Show me brainstorm. Brainstorm, please. I've been good. I've been behaving, I guess, mostly. Let's pick that up. Another negative, and it's a golden joker. It's gonna be quite the thumbnail. All right, we can keep rolling. We got so much money. We got the Fool. Fool is temperance, or at least trying to be, doing an impression. Invisible Joker. Once again, nah. Death. Death has some use, technically. Alright, $25 rerolls, we just go next, right? Alright, remind me not to play the high card. Remind me after going through all of my discarding shenanigans, remind me not to play the high card. Alright, what I want to do is, I want to turn... Seems like I keep running out of the purple ones, but I think I do need the red ones, so... I'm looking for red steel to copy with the death card. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I could do this. Show me some red steel. Okay, no red steel. Then I'm just gonna go regular red gold. Okay, but I'm also gonna go 1, 2, I only have 2 slots, so I am just gonna throw all these away. It's okay, there's plenty more where that came from. Here we can go red again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, maybe we do have plenty of purples. We said no more wheels. Even if I got an ectoplasm negative troubadour is totally fine. So no more wheels. Pluto. 1, 2. Okay, so we got the steel ones in hand. Maybe throw these away. All right, what's the vibe? What's the plan? Do this. That's the steel one. Maybe I don't play the steel one. Maybe I can do this. There's my pair. That should be enough points. If not, I can draw 2 cards and try something different. Very forgiving. Wait, I forgot to copy the mime. Wait, I can still do this. Well. So, someone commented this on the last one, and this is huge. This is huge. If you didn't know this, this is huge. All right, strap in. So the blueprint, when you submit the hand, you know, they're Baron copying mime, copying, you know, when I submit the hand, if I move the blueprint after submitting the hand, then it doesn't update, right? At the time that you submit the hand, it locks it in as far as like scoring purposes. And so no matter where I move the blueprint during the scoring process, it'll still treat it as though it was not copying the mime. However, there is a gap between after the hand is scored and then the end of round, you know, you get all the money from the gold cards. And in that gap, you can move the blueprint and you can copy the mime. And so what you can do is you can, you know, maybe do something like this. You could do, I copy the Baron and then submit the hand to be scored. And then after submitting the hand to be scored, move this to copy the mime. And you don't need to be fast. All you have to do is do it anywhere in between the hand being scored, submitted, and, you know, move it before the animation stops. That's it. That's new. That's too new to me. I just learned that yesterday. All right, do I want the magic trick? Extra playing cards in the shop. So, you know, obviously having extra playing cards in the shop is going to make it harder to find what we're looking for. You know, tarot cards and planet cards and jokers and stuff like that. But it does mean one less voucher in the shop, right? And so maybe it makes it easier to find my other vouchers later. I think I'm into it for that reason. Pretty sure. I should have waited until after the big blind, right? Because if we buy it now, it's going to affect the shop right now. But if I wait, then, you know, I have 2 shops without it. Oh well. Now we get to see all the trash playing cards that show up. They're not super frequent though, so maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's not that annoying. The thing that's really annoying about it, the thing that's like kind of a bummer about it is the playing cards are only plain. They're not like the standard packs where they have a chance of being interesting. I could replace the Troubadour with the Bean and then get that, you know, like short-term extra money, short-term extra scoring. That could be something that I'm interested in doing. Because the Troubadour is replaceable, right? I can always find another one later. I could do the Bean for 3 rounds. Or I could replace the Troubadour / the Bean with some other thing. You know, I still am looking for that brainstorm. Let me think about it. Nah, we're good. Mercury. Do I need the Mercury? I already passed the boss, right? I'll still take it. It's only $1. Next. Another negative. See, this is the technology. This is the we got the money, so we could see all kinds of negatives in the shop. You know, someone asked this about the last time I, got the $12,000, and I said, okay, well, if you got $12,000, imagine what kind of scoring power you would have if you spent all that money. And I was like, if you just keep doing all these re-rolls, the odds of getting a negative, any one joker has like less than 0.5% chance to be negative. So you got to see a lot of jokers before you have a decent chance of getting a negative. But maybe what we're demonstrating here is I have the power to get all the money. Maybe I don't need the negative tag. Maybe the quest is pointless. Alright, $25 rerolls. That's too rich for my blood. Cards previously played are debuffed. Okay, this is fine. We only need to play a card. Let's go next. The hesitation there is considered taking the skip for the vouchers. I was like, oh, we get all the vouchers. You could, if the thing that you want to do is like score a lot of points, then getting all the vouchers, you get the antimatter, you get the extra joker slot or whatever. But I forgot, we're going for the negative, right? The negative tag. That's it. All right. No more wheel. Remind me, no more wheel. 1, 2, 3. Here. 1, 2, 3. As long as I'm hitting 3 purples every time, that tells me I have the correct number of purples. I guess like a way to think about it is, if I'm discarding 5 at a time, what I want is 3 out of the 5 to be purple. So I want 60% of my deck to be purple. Is that correct? That can't be right. Because I need to hold on to some too, right? So maybe closer to 50% purple, 50-50 purple. Or, another way to think about it is 3 times 5 discards is 15 purples is what I want. So here's 1, 2, 3. Close enough to 15. Maybe I could go 1 more purple. This is my first time seeing a negative blue joker. It's even more blue. You thought it couldn't get more blue. I do want more steel. Maybe do it this way. Maybe do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, I could throw those away. This is making me mad. The blue joker is making me mad. Have you seen a negative green joker? Negative green joker is purple. Alright, we've got play the high card, play this high card. That way we have as much money as possible. Use the blueprint on the mime. Ship it. If this doesn't work, I've got, more kings left to figure it out. If I need to score more points, putting the blueprint on the Baron actually scores more points than putting the blueprint on the mime. The reason I'm doing blueprint on the mime is because it gives me more money. We do have, that's 1 trillion points, right? 12 zeros is 1 trillion points, so we're good here. Celestial pack. I keep forgetting we have the telescope. Alright, let's go Arcana pack. I don't need any of this. I don't want to wheel, so we'll skip. Now whenever I say shoot the moon, I think it's a queen. I think I don't need Showman once again here, so I could take Showman. I would get rid of Troubadour, and I had to have Showman for a while. And then I would be looking for another copy of Baron or Blueprint or Mime or the Rebate. Not the Rebate, but Mime or Blueprint. But I think I don't need it. I think I'll keep the Troubadour for the money and then keep trying to go for Brainstorm if I can get it. Once again, playing a little bit slow, just trying to be a little bit careful here. We are, by the way, on a random seed, so try not to mess it up. I do want it. I want it so bad. I want the negative tags. We already got Ante 13, so it's looking. It'll happen. It'll happen. Just have a little faith. You think it's too late for the rocket? $25 rerolls. That's where we said, stop. Big money. No whammies. Go next. I gotta put the golden joker. He's making me mad. Here, we'll take the scholar. There we go. Go Bulls. Star. Yeah. Okay, here's this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I should throw away the steel one. Alright. Yeah, I'll throw away the steel one. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can make another steel one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Pluto again. Nice. Alright. What's left in the deck here? So if I got 2 cards left in the deck, and one of them is gold, and it's this also one, so I got these 2 cards, right? And so here's a question. Do I, if I play these 2 steel cards, I guarantee draw a gold card. Does that mean I get more money if I draw the gold card? You know, this little kind of micro optimization here. Get the extra gold card for the extra money. It's $9 gold card if I get it. So yeah, I guess we play the pair. The pair might even be too much. Nice. Alright. Then I can play this. And now we get the money. Nice. I forgot we get a little money from the golden joker. All right. Yeah. See, look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this. Look how green this guy is, or rather, how not green this guy is. Temperance. It's been a while. I didn't know those were still out there in the wild. I should have used the priestess first. Now I'm gonna get a fool, and I'm gonna feel like a fool. I forgot about this. So maybe I should have avoided playing an extra card. I don't think it's gonna matter, but I did think about that, and then now I feel silly. Alright, brainstorm. You gotta manifest it. I keep saying you can't call your shots unless you call your shots. You think we go one more? Fine, be that way. We'll get it next time. Alright, so this is debuffed. If I discard it, I don't get the money. Maybe I want to keep it and then play it. I think that's fine. I think I got the debuffed cards here. What I don't want to happen is I don't want the debuff ones to get stuck in my hand. So this is steel, right? Yeah, check this out. If you didn't already know, if you apply an enhancement to this thing here, the debuff cards that I previously played, it turns it into a new card. It registers as a new card, and so it removes the debuff. And now I can discard it for money. So if I wanted to, this steel card, I could turn it into a wild card, but I'm not going to do that because that would be silly. Let's discard all these steel cards though. Alright, we got some purple ones. Temperance for 46. Nice. One more time. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Alright, Emperor. No, that's not what I meant to do. No, that is what I meant to do, right? Because we just used the Temperance card, and then that way when we get the Fool card, it's not going to copy Emperor, it's going to copy Temperance, right? That's what we meant to do. Alright, these are the last of my debuff cards. Wait, is this? I can't tell if it's grayed out or not. Yeah, so there's one more debuff card. That's okay, probably. Hermit. Okay, fine. And just play the card. Copy the mime. See now that it's like counting all my gold cards, I can move the blueprint. I can put it over here. I can put it back over here. Ooh. Overstock, you say. Ooh. Got the 4 cards. Man, now I have 4. I have more cards to think about. Man. Alright, what's in here? Emperor? If you really want to play optimally, you want to save up tarot cards to block duplicates before you open the Arcana pack. Or, you know, potentially like you pick up a death card or something like that. And then after opening the Arcana pack, then you switch to duplicate planets as you're re-rolling. Alright, no on the showman. Invisible. We got so many showmen and so many invisible joker. But no brainstorm, or at least not that I've noticed. You know, I could have, you know, rolled past it really fast and missed the brainstorm. I have a feeling it's just right around the corner, you know? You know, we always stop too soon. We always stop just before we get the thing. We should think about Ante 14 is now 10 to the 13th, right? So we do need the steel cards now. Now we don't get to do as many gold cards. That's okay. We'll just do the steel cards. Magician. Or hear me out. Or we just get the brainstorm. And then we just have the power. So let's do that. Let's do this over here. All right. So brainstorm copying blueprint. Blueprint's gonna copy rebate. And then when we're done with the rebate, we'll switch it to the mime. And this should give us plenty of points. 7 discards. All right. All hearts debuffed. So this is what I was talking about before, about like, you know, you get the hearts debuff. If you're playing idle, if you're going King of Hearts or whatever it is, this ruins you. This ends you. For us, we can turn these Kings of Hearts. I mean, we could just discard them if we want and then get our other kings. But we can turn these Kings of Hearts into something else, like pretty fast, because we get all the tarot cards. So let's think about that. Let's, you know, here I got a King of Clubs. Well, what I want to do is the things that are all not already sealed up, maybe that's what I want to do. Or maybe instead of gold, I want it to be steel for the future. You know, invest in the future. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll go steel first, then copy, then discard the steel, because I don't need steel anymore. Now that I have brainstorm, gives me extra copy. I should hold on to 1 so that I can use it to copy my kings. There we go. Fool. Alright. I want to use death on something else, to be honest. So here, let's do this. Let's do these like this. Alright, $45 per discard. Alright, I want to use death on this king here. And then after doing that, immediately throw it away. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Alright, let's get rid of the steel ones. Keep only the gold ones. We do have less hand size now, so we're not going to see 100% of the deck. We will see enough of the deck. And maybe that can affect our scoring as well, if we have less cards in hand. Obviously that'll affect our scoring, but I think it'll be fine. Alright. So we want to play this king. and we want to copy the mime. So the optimal scoring is to have a split, you know, blueprint on mime, brainstorm on baron, but I think this should be enough, and if it's not, we can just play a second one. So all two copies on the mime for a total of 3 mimes. So that was not enough. Okay, that's fine. So it's 2 mimes, 2 barons. Let's play like this. Yeah, see, that's plenty of points. And that's with all gold cards, by the way. And without, you know, 3 red seals missing. Alright, what's next? So no more gold cards. No more gold cards. Celestial Pack for another Pluto. And Spectral. Alright, hold on. Hear me out. Let him cook. Immolate every time. This is fine. We had just the right amount of cards where we didn't get to see all of our cards every time. And then now that we have less cards in our deck, we'll be able to see all of our cards. That's how that works. All right, what am I looking for? You know, if I'm re-rolling in the shop, if I'm spending my money, what am I looking for? I'm looking for negatives. That's it. So all I got to do is see as many cards as I can. Re-roll as many times as I can. Do I want the planet cards, or do I want to hold the tarot cards to block duplicate tarot? I think actually we are on duplicate tarot because temperance is just that valuable compared to Pluto is not that valuable. So we'll just keep re-rolling. There's an idol. Oh, sorry. For the boss here, we said we want to get rid of the hearts. So maybe let's look for suit changers. Star? Sure, why not? Not negative. Okay, we do have a fool. Fool could possibly make an extra star if we need an extra star. Parking is kind of funny. World, if we want spades. Yeah. Keep rolling, because we got all the cash. Do I want an extra steel card? I mean, we're fine for now. Fine for now. $25 rerolls. $26 reroll. No. We're good. We're good. All right. How many hearts do I have? I don't have any hearts. That's good news. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I'll ship it like this. I want to use the suit changers. So let's discard. All right, so here's, these 3 can become spades, I guess. Fool could copy it, but it's okay if it doesn't. So let's discard the spades. And maybe like this. Maybe I can discard twice. Or sorry, discard 2 purples. All right, no Hierophant. let's hit these 3 with the star. And then now we can discard them. And the 2 purples. Sorry, I want to discard 2 purples. Alright, I have the world. How many hearts do I have left? I have 2 in hand and 4 in the deck. So discard 1 purple. And then these red ones. Red ones like this. Alright, 1, 2, 3, world. Do I want the Fool to make another world right away? I don't think that's necessary, so we'll go Emperor. Alright. We said we don't need the steel cards in hand. Not necessarily. So let's discard like this. Oh, we only have 4 cards in the deck. Uh-oh. That is awkward. I'll admit, that's awkward. Let's, Alright, so we got the Chariot here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just make an extra steel card just to be safe. Wheel we don't need. Fool. We don't need it. Okay, so I want to go Brainstorm, Mime, and what is that one? What is the hand that I want to play? I play this one. I'm gonna make an extra steel card just to be safe. I'm a little bit concerned about having only 8 out of 9 cards because I discarded too many because I used that Immolate. Calculated. Let's try this. We're fine, we're fine. Never punished. Alright, what's next? I do have some more hearts, so if I want to, I could pick up a star here. Let's go. So, do I want one more card in the deck? Right there I ran out of cards, so maybe I want one more card in the deck. Maybe what I'm looking for is a king. Yeah, add a king to the deck. Look at that. Look at that, you know, what is it? The voucher, what's it called? The magic trick. If I need, in an emergency, I could buy it from the shop. That's kind of neat. Alright, I do want to hold on to the star. Whoops. Alright, what kind of stuff can we get? What kind of negatives are we going to roll? What do you think? We get Mercury here. I'm not sure if we need it, but we can. So much potassium going by. Fool. Can I get a temperance? That would please me very much. Yes, this pleases me. Look at all these tags. Where are they going? Priestess? Nah. Actually, nah. Hermit. Sure. $25 reroll? One more reroll? Just one more? Yeah. See, we knew there was gonna be a temperance, so we had to roll for it. Okay. Okay. Alright, this boss is a straightforward, it's a slam dunk. You already know how it's gonna go. Let's discard 2 of these and some of these. Let's try to pick up our steel ones. Strength. Alright, we got 2 hearts in hand. I want to try to get 3 hearts to hit with the star. So for now, we'll just discard like this. Maybe this is irresponsible. Maybe I should still be throwing away the purple ones. Whatever, we got it. I want to say that I can't keep getting away with it, but you know that's not true. Alright, so here's one purple one, and let's get rid of some of these gold ones. You know, just so that we can get the max score. We have so much money from the rebate that maybe I don't need to go super hard on the gold cards. Maybe that's always been true. Maybe I don't, you know, this whole time I didn't need to go super hard on the money. But you've seen the power. You've seen the power of all the shop re-rolling, right? We didn't really get lucky. We just like had the raw materials to just dig and get whatever we wanted. This is the one that I play. Let's go Brainstorm on Baron and then Mime with a blueprint. 12 jokers. Alright, go next. Now, ooh, boss reroll. Voucher. Jumbo Buffoon. Anything interesting? Anything useful? No, not really. Arcana pack. Star, wheel. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, Magician is okay. I just want Temperance. That's it. That's the whole deal. We are starting to slow down a little bit on money. I mean, we're still getting multiple hundreds per round, but we're getting less than before, technically speaking. Temperance definitely helps. No Priestess, only Temperance. Fool, punished. Alright, Emperor, show me something good. Okay, let's save our money. Go next. We've done it. We did it. This whole time we done it. We made it. All right. I mean, there it is, right? The negative tag. Are you ready for it? All right, here we go. All right. I think, hey, we're over 2 hours now, 2 hour, 20 minutes or whatever it is. I think that's a good place to stop. Tell me in the comments. Tell me what jokers you want to see. Tell me, what we should get with all these negative tags in the shop. And then, next one, it might not be as long or it might be pretty long depending on what kind of negatives we get. All right. See you in the next one.